Hi, Cancer. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your February reading, first half of February. Woo, my voice is getting hoarse. I've been doing a lot of readings over the last couple of days. My spirit guides have been welcoming people. I think there must be new people watching all of a sudden. I'm just going to clear the cards for a few more moments and we'll jump in. Any information that you might like to know about me or my readings and the shamanic retreats that I offer for people who are, spirit saying, in a critical moment in your life, if you want healing or you want to understand the circuit of your soul existence, you can come here and find out about that. That's what they're saying. So every reading so far that has come out has been about the eclipse. And the effects, of the eclipse. And the way we are being positioned in order to go forward. A huge portal opened. It was a significant moment of shift and change. There's your first card. That's what Spirit wants to talk with you about. The Star card. I love it. If you have time, go check out the other readings in your cohort. I just finished Pisces. It was really beautiful, and I think we're going down the same pathway. That's the dreamer of growth, being connected to the sacred realm within yourself and with the other souls that walk here. What it is that you can literally dream about, and it is to some degree about having some clairvoyance. Okay, Spirit's saying it's not the moon card, but it's sacred dreaming, astral travel, all the abilities that you would have. When you are connected, the double-headed dreamer. It's about your human walk as a spirit being. Okay. So the water sign readings coming out today have been very quiet and really beautiful. And here's the card that sits next to it. The Liberator of Devotion. And there's the portal. That's a beautiful Sheila Nagi. If you don't know about that, go look it up online. Look. That's how it's like this on my table. So that's you and your energy, your set point, your connection to the universe. The theme about going through this portal. The Spirit's talking about the cycle of the birth, death, rebirth process. Look. Okay, so coming through the birth canal, in a sense, sacred feminine energy, a portal that opens on the moon, on the cycle of the moon, that is about feminine energy, in order to regestate once again and prepare yourself. So this is the first card on what I call the human line, the human walk. It is a quest about acquiring new skills, spiritual skills, the ability to gestate, and to recreate yourself from within your own being. So we see all these beautiful mystical animals guiding you. My spirit guides always say, go to the internet and look that up so that you understand the fullness of the card. And we see leaves fluttering around. There's a notation in this card about becoming overwhelmed with shift and change. So take really good care of yourself. It's not a race. It's okay, and we all develop each in our own moments, each in our own way. As things come to us and we begin to feel the swirl of the energy turning, and look, there's the indication of source energy. We see the salmon there. It is the source energy that came in through this, Spirit's saying most recent opening of the portal. I don't know why this is coming out for you, and it didn't come for Pisces, but in a sense, we look at an indication of Pisces, but there you are, emerging, because the time has come for you to rise to the surface, and it's about discovering yourself. So that card, wrong one, sorry, the quest of art, that's a 10 of Cups in a traditional tarot. It is the moment when you come into recognition of yourself and the way in which you feel what we call love energy, what that vibration is all about, and how much happiness that brings to you in those moments when you come through the cycle and you begin to regestate. And there's, I believe, something that you must have experienced or that you are meant to experience in these couple weeks after the eclipse about yourself, Spirit saying, as a water being. Interesting. Hang on, I'm getting told to shuffle. My cards have been so busy the last couple weeks. Okay, so what Spirit's talking about, here's the next card. What they're talking about is the process of awakening. And there comes a moment, and it's set in motion by something really sacred. Because you came through the portal under the light, in connection with that type of energy, right? Really beautiful and a transformational process. Okay, so Spirit's telling me that has begun, that was begun. And they're talking about destiny, and they're talking about the ages and time and humanity, all those kinds of things. And now comes this moment where you rise to the surface of your own self and you begin to really feel your purpose, your particular vibratory frequency and set point as an energetic being. And in those moments, that's the World card. A new cycle begins in a really beautiful way. And there's the sacred bowl, the vessel. We see a Kundalini awakening happening. It's going to be the course of the coming year. And that's what my spirit guides are talking about, and kind of everybody on the internet, right? Something happened. Something really profound happened. And this year we are going to begin the process of mastering our frequency, which I'm really excited about. And I understand that's one of the reasons why I've been pushed into opening my door so that people can come here and stand in the energy that is in this place and with my spirit guides in order to experience yourself as a soul being and to look very deeply into the circuit of your soul so that you can walk out of here and return to your life and do that which is meant to be done. All right. So the process of a year, gaining all these little petals of wisdom as you go along, that is about, we see the swastikas there. This came out for Pisces. It was the outcome card for Pisces. So Spirit's talking about understand the sort of the similarities and the differences and the energetic set point within your own cohort. It will help you understand. All right. So in your human life, something is coming to fruition over the course of this year because of all the shift and change that came through this particular moment of portal opening. You may be very consciously aware of this. You may be having an awakening. You may feel the swirl of energy literally within your physical form. And Spirit, they were saying this to Pisces too. If you need help with that, Spirit's saying, don't freak out. Be gentle with yourself. Take really good care of yourself. Just, if you're a human woman and you have babies or you've had a baby, you understand this in a way. It's a process that does take almost a whole year, and you have to take really good care of yourself over that time so that new life that's coming forward can have the best start possible. So that's kind of chatter that's coming through. Let me just grab, so we're already talking about the bridge card, so okay, here, and there it is. Look, the protector of sacred lore, the sun card. So clearly my spirit guides are still talking about the effects of the eclipse, partial solar eclipse in Leo, a lot of strength, a lot of abundance, heart chakra energy. That's what came through. And so there we are standing in the light of the sun, all you water sign folks. Transformed now, marked in a way, standing on the sacred ground of the ancients. And destiny is turning. There's a spiral in the full light of the sun that brings a massive amount of abundance. I love that. Okay, so Spirit's talking to me about the cycle of your soul. Do you see there's a notation? What it's meant to be is a shaman carrying a head. That is about the soul. The ancient people, the ancient Druids and Celtic people believed the soul resided in the head. And I love actually that it kind of looks like winter. So here we are in this season. There's new growth happening, a new beginning, being carried across the portal in a shamanic way, to have this new journey, to begin again, to be liberated from that which was holding you. And now it's time to move forward. And what is moving forward is the love energy, that which we call love energy, that resides within you, coming to the surface. For that reason. So there's the first card on the circuit of your soul. What I love about this, check it out. Okay, we see this regestation happening. This card also came out for Pisces. A quest of knowledge, coming to a place of having reached a pinnacle where you stand and you are able to literally see the vessel out of which knowledge and wisdom comes, the very sacred places that exist. Some people call this like the Akashic records, things like that. And we see the gods and goddesses, the angels, and you stand there and it becomes visible to you because you have reached this moment. So there is a cycle of completion that is happening, clearly, and a new beginning. And this is what sits in between the two cards, the sun. Okay, Spirit's talking about the sun in relationship to sacred male power. It's really, really beautiful. So that is the way the energy rises, coming through the feminine portal and being delivered to the male power. It's exactly what they were just talking with Pisces about. It's really fascinating to me as a card reader and as a clairvoyant person. So there are a lot of words coming through about the way, the yin and yang and the way the power is blended and delivered in a cyclical fashion. And here's the next card, a prophecy. That's the Ace of Cups. And we see this beautiful feminine energy. Again, prayers, incantations, the ability to manifest. It's about the ability to bring forward happiness. And the type of happiness we're talking about, because it is the 10, no, this way, that sits next to it. Okay, the quest for knowledge. Do you see those two vessels? It is that quest for knowledge that you come into the ability to manifest now. And what you are doing on that circuit of your soul level is finishing a cycle, coming to a new place in order to reach the pinnacle of the knowledge that you possessed, so that you step forward into a new beginning. It's really beautiful. And again, male and female energy, blending your energy, understanding the set points that reside within you, so that you can be working together in totality with the energy that you possess. Because on a soul level, on the circuit of your soul, this is your intention. And what's interesting, and I always forget to say this, I'm going to post a picture of the cards on the community tab, but this is how it lines up. This is the human realm. And that's what your soul is working on. Quite lovely. So, Spirit, can you give me final card? Okay, they're talking again about magic. So the Magician came out for Pisces. It's a really mystical, magical moment. I think that's what my spirit guides are talking about. The beauty of these moments that happened in the eclipse of on the new moon. There was a cycle, obviously, that was finished and begun. They're talking a lot about beginning again. All right, Spirit. Just wait for the card to come out. There's a lot of chatter going on. We'll see. Woo! We'll see what they want to get. There we go. Of course. Look. There we are. Just exactly what I just said. All right, a 0 point, a really powerful moment. Another indication, and it does sit on the table. Let me just show you because I want you to see. Kundalini awakening. The soul goes through a portal. It's male energy, and it steps out into the universe, into the mystical realm, in order to meet its destiny, into the sacred cauldron, of healing that we see on this table 3 or 4 times already. That is the place into which you are walking as we come through this eclipse cycle. So clearly my spirit guides just wanted to talk to everybody that was here about the effects of the eclipse, to make it visible, to make it real. You may be having, you're starting to feel it because you are rising up. You are feeling your energy, and you're going to have the energy to go forward because look how happy. When you finally come to that moment, you pull aside the fronds of your own life, whatever things you feel we're waiting, Spirit says, to awaken. The moment has come and you're going to start to feel it. You may not have yet, but do understand that it is in process. And there we go, the Moon card. Really beautiful. That's the Imaginer of Harmony. So water signs, and I said this to Pisces. Pisces reading was really soft. There was a very beautiful, soft form of energy coming through. So you can get in that vessel and you go to any destination you want. And this is the destination that you're dreaming about. It's incredible. I love it. So over the course of the next year, expect to have your clairvoyance, your psychic abilities, well, as an empath, because you all are, this is going to grow, and you are dreaming about growth. Whatever it is that you can imagine, you can bring to fruition. Because this is how it is. This is how they sit together. This is the opening card, well, this one, actually, and that's the outcome card for this reading. Quite beautiful. Really looking forward to coming through this year. It's been, okay, Spirit's talking about Moonrise Cottage. Just wanting me to talk a little bit about the shamanic journeys that happen here. So as an example, that's what's happening for me. I was pushed a little bit, had to be pushed. So Spirit says, you might be feeling that. It's this intense. Spirit's saying it's kind of intense to grow a baby. So you're growing yourself. Take really good care of yourself. Be gentle. If you have a moment of shocking awakening or something like that, understand that you will be able to grow into that energy. Some of you are going to have these massive downloads. Some of you are going to have energetic awakenings through another person. And I know there are lots of people walking around having twin flame journeys, things like that. And I guess because of my destiny, what I experience is something a friend of mine calls polyflamorous. So there is a commonality to this experience that's coming forward, and we're going to grow together into it. So that's what it's about this coming year. It is going to be okay. It's all right to take small increments. You don't have to have a big bang moment. I don't think the water people, most of them, are going to get that. It's going to be quiet and mysterious like you are. So folks, that's it for now. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to come over to the chat room. If anybody's there and you want to hang out with me, ask my spirit guide questions and things like that, feel free to do so. All right, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks for being here.